Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Washington Nationals are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Josiah Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Leading off, Dansby Swanson. Off the mark there, 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. One down. Ian Happ up to hit. This one in the air, right field. Meneses under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nico Horner. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9.
1-2.
So now 1-2. On the ground to first. Hoskins steps on the bag. That ends the frame. End of a half inning of play. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. Welcome back. And on the hill today, it'll be Marcus Stroman. What should we keep an eye on here?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Over to Hosmer. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. And a guy that had a big showing last season, Joey Meneses.
The batting champ in the National League last year. Just so impressive all season long. It just seemed like every night he was having multi-hit games. It's like a guy like that checks in first at bat and he's already got 2 knocks.
Strike 2. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. Here comes a pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now, Joey Meneses. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
Two. Now fly ball to right center. Can't get there, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And there's a ball. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play.
Here goes the runner. Up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Ball to strike. Runner at second, 2 down.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's ball 4.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Jake Alou digging in for the Nationals. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Next offering is down low.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Trey Mancini now. The 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, to put good velocity in the head of the hitter, he's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Jansen leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground, Garcia tosses to first, and now 2 gone.
That is 7. The third baseman, number 16,
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Alex Call.
No left fielder, Alex Call.
A wind and a pitch. Good eye right there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. One of the coolest moments of Marcus Stroman's career, Chris, He was the MVP of the 2017 World Baseball Classic. Team USA won gold. He took a no-hitter into the 7th inning of the championship game.
Really so awesome to see how guys buy into the WBC in spring training. They really take it seriously once they put on that USA uniform.
Israel Pineda digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. Now one miss.
That's the ball. 2-1.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that one is inside. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. And the pitch is in for a strike. 3-2 now. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle, lays out, he's got it. Oops, throw goes to third. And of course, everybody's going to be safe. Yikes.
The batter, number 2.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Doubled in his first AB.
Garcia.
1-2 now. Good eye right there.
2-2.
That one missing inside. Joey Meneses up next for Washington. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. And the next pitch is way outside. Looked like it was a little bit up. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. And the righty deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 3 left for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back in Washington, D.C., on to the 3rd inning, and now the center fielder, Brennan Davis. The 1-1. And it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone. Now it's Eric Hosmer. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. And it drops in. And that turns the lineup over.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
there's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
You don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now up for Washington, Jake Alou. He's 0 for 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Alex Call will hit next. He reached on a walk his first time. That one in for a strike, 2-2. And foul ball. That one the other way. He takes it on his own. What a play. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back. Here's a speed threat, Nico Horner. And it's even up.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. And another ball. In the air out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
The catcher, number 9.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Doubled his first time up. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 1-2 now. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on at third, one gone. And now it's filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
now batting, designated hitter
Trey Mancini, the next Cub to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up, that mentality.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Victor Robles. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Kyle Hendricks up and loosening in the pen. Sampson getting cranked up as well. And a swing and a miss. 1 away.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Next to hit for the Nats, Israel Pineda. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Here's a 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Marcus Stroman. And his new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Kyle Hendricks. He last pitched 2 days ago.
number 28.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Brennan Davis. And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. But now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Another 1-2. Diving, and he can't make the play. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Andres Machado taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 57.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Kicks and deals. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
1-2 here. On the ground, 2-ball. Abrams to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. The wind of the pitch.
2-2.
And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Joey Meneses. Next pitch is downstairs.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
And now it's even up. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Suzuki makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering is fouled back. Right through there, got him. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Nationals Park, top of the 6th inning, and stepping in is the speedy Nico Horner. Right-handed reliever. There's the strike. Right side, Garcia. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front.
Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Seiya Suzuki on the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense. Bottom of the 6th, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The line to kick the pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That hits the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Happ moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake.
Here's the third baseman, Jake Alou. The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Bounced up the middle. Swanson on the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Call. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a tapper. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Patrick Wisdom digs in now. On the ground, right side. And misses inside. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Brennan Davis, the next Cub to hit. Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and
swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Hosmer. Mancini, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Cubs lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Adbert Alzala will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1-1 now. Little chopper rolls foul. Righty delivers. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here's the catcher, Israel Pineda. At the belt and fires. This to center field. Davis sizing this one up. And there's one down. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3. 2-1 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson getting ready to go. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings and misses, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Robles runs. Pitches low. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight 1-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And a pitch. He goes down looking. Nationals leave 1, but they're on top. 1. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. And a 3-1 on the way. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Good contact guy, good defender. Hit slowly on the ground. Barehand grab, tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Known for his late inning heroics. Going to count 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Robles flashes the leather on the run and catch. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The right fielder, Joey Meneses.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
There's a strike. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Here's a 1-1. And that's a strike. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next one is off the plate, and the count's full.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Swanson. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
2 outs, base is empty. Up now for Washington, Rhys Hoskins. Out towards right center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. And the Nationals gone in order, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Kyle Finnegan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last. So
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone. Danny Jansen hits one out, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And it is 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Trey Mancini. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. That's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 16, Patrick.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Bounced out to short. And that'll do it. Cubs get one on the solo shot. All even now at 1-1. You're watching. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Cody Hoyer. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 12, Cody Hoyer.
The 1-1. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Dylan Floro, the closer of the staff, is thrown. The 2-1. Just missed. Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Leading up for Washington.
And now up for Washington, Alex Call. now a full count.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki puts it away, and there's one down.
Center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. Here comes a pitch. And he drops it down the third baseline. Whips it to first on the run. Just got him on that one.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
The winning run on second base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And a 1-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he deals. Struck him out looking. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means here's a new pitcher from the pen, Craig Kimbrell. And now the center fielder, Brennan Davis. There's a strike. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Bounced, and that got the pitcher in plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now it's Eric Hosmer. Left-hand batter waits. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Check swing, and that's a ball. Hard hit right side. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. And the Cubs are down in order. Still tied 1-1. Keegan Thompson into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Number 71, Keegan Thompson.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. The pitch.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That's a really good take.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one inside. 3-2 now. Luis Garcia waits on deck. And here it comes. Caught at first by Hosmer.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. All tied up here in extra innings. Base hit into right center.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And now here is Joey Meneses. That one hit to right. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Shohei Ohtani. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And that's through there for a strike. And the pitch. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. That one back there. Out of here. Ball game. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. And the Nationals walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our